have to be grounded to even make the move.
Yeah.
So it's like if you decide to make like a cross country move like that, and you're worried about like partying and stuff, then you probably wouldn't have even moved.
Yeah.
You can kill me somewhere ballin' on my ex. I'm getting money, I ain't responding to your text. I can never let a bitch see me sweat. Fuck a little life, bitch, you know I'm blessed. And I'm still getting money, ain't no changing. When you block me, I take that as entertainment. When I turn up, I know that's gonna make you angry. In my bed, so I'm feeling kinda dangerous. I'm so glad I got my own. Still getting money with the team.
What's up? This is the ChoppedByT Podcast, where we get real, raw, authentic conversations. I'm your host, T. And to the very far right of me, not too far, but to the very far right of me, we got my brother, my dear brother, the honorable, the incomparable, my bodyguard, the person who came all the way to L.A. with me for my birthday. We got Roscoe in the building. I wish just go get D-Walker. Yeah, we give him some hand. We'll give him some hand claps ourselves, because we got Don in the back. He don't know what the fuck he is. So we'll give him some hand claps ourselves. And we got Claire in the middle. Oh, no. I can't just, I'm sorry. I can't do that. We got the multifaceted, the talented, the actor, the all-around great human being.
Well, thank you.
We got Claire. Rodgers. Get it right. Fuck you thought. Get it right.
Rodgers.
We got Claire Rodgers in the building. We got to get some more hand classes in for Claire. How you feeling, Claire?
Good.
I'm glad you drove out here.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it.
Wasn't bad.
30 minutes?
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, listen, 30 minutes to drive just to come out here and do something like this with us?
It's nothing.
We
Out
appreciate
here. Because it's like 30 minutes, but like 12 miles, you know. So it wasn't bad.
So it's like traffic or something like that?
Yeah, and it's just not like a straight drive. So
So
not bad.
we out in LA right now, downtown LA to be exact. And I'm new out here. I ain't never been out here. This is my first time ever been on the West Coast.
Me too.
So
It's my first time ever flying on a plane.
Really?
Yeah, I was nervous. as shit.
What airline did you fly on?
Southwest.
Okay.
yeah, he did horribly.
Really? Were you like scared? Were you?
I was scared.
No, tell me what you
nervous.
did.
What did you do?
Damn, this is embarrassing. I had to take a shit twice.
What?
Twice. Because I was so nervous.
For nothing.
Oh my god.
For nothing.
Okay,
He just got nervous.
Oh, like on the plane?
On the plane.
On the plane.
Oh my god.
He that type of person.
Wow.
I went for the
I
hold
try
it.
not to use it on the plane.
I
I'm the opposite. I try my hardest not to use the.
I was sweating. Yeah, it was one of those.
Okay, well.
It was one of those.
Yeah.
It's okay. At least you made it through. It's your first time.
Right.
At least you didn't cry, right?
Nah, I ain't
Okay,
crying.
well that's good.
And he chose out of everybody to sit next to on the plane, he chose to sit beside two gay guys. I don't know if that's his
I bet
preference
they
or
made you feel
what.
comfortable
They were
though.
married. They offered me gum and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of gum?
It was some, I can't
Strawberry gum?
No, it wasn't strawberry.
I know that's your favorite.
That's my shit.
Did you get window seat?
Nah, I was on the outside.
Well, I guess for your situation,
Yeah.
but the
They put him in. They put him in the middle.
The window's usually the best for your first time.
I know. They kept opening down I kept sliding down the window for me though, so I can look outside.
Yeah, that's the best.
That was pretty dope.
On the
That
way
was
back,
pretty
you need a window, or when y'all go to Vegas, at least you need to do it because that's a quick flight. So you should do a window.
We probably not even going to Vegas,
You
actually.
serious?
Yeah, we probably won't go to Vegas. We'll probably stay there for just,
Y'all just gonna stay out here then?
Yeah, we're going to stay out here probably.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, y'all can do more.
Yeah, we're going to save that trip for another time. That way we can get the full experience of Vegas. We're not just
Vegas
here
is
and
an
here.
experience. I mean, but yeah.
So how has it been being out here? You from originally?
Well, Nashville for like the first half of my life, and then this small town called Pulaski, Tennessee.
No Pulaski.
No
Yeah, do you?
Pulaski. Yeah.
How do you Pulaski?
Yeah, we played,
Racism.
Yeah, we played them in football.
Oh wait, Bolivar, right?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
And basketball.
Also racism.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, well,
I remember playing them. They were calling us niggas and shit.
Yeah.
Really? My team?
Yeah. Pulaski. Giles County. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't think they did that.
Yeah.
They
Well,
put-
I know like Richland, Giles County, they would. The other school would do that, but not Giles County.
Nigga with the ER. That's what they did.
Oh, you mean like the people in the stands and stuff?
Nah, it was on the football
players?
team.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else hear it.
Yeah.
Trash talk. To
The
them.
slight whisper in the ear.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Fucking
Well,
nigga.
are you serious?
This whole time you grew up there. You
Well,
ain't even.
I knew there was racism because it's the home of the Klan. Yeah. So like I knew that, but I didn't know like the teams was doing. Like I didn't know we were doing that to other teams though, because I was a cheerleader for Giles County. So
You know what's crazy? Like, okay, so doesn't it suck for them to be like known to be the home of the Klan?
yeah. Well, the Klan still marches down there.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they wear the suits and everything, the hoods.
How is that though? Like,
it's like so normal. It's like literally nothing.
And you lived there from
6th grade to senior year.
senior year.
Dang.
How was that?
I hated it. Like that was one of the reasons that like inspired me to be in LA. Like when you're in a town like that and I made the best of it because like I was a cheerleader and I was involved and stuff, but I was not happy the whole time I was there.
Yeah.
So like you have those dreams when you're there, like, oh, I'm gonna move to LA, like, and then that's just what happened.
Man, you did that shit too.
I had to because I didn't even want to go to MT, but like I knew I had like like your parent, like family and stuff. Like if you don't go to college, so I was like, I'm gonna go to college, get the degree, and then after that I can do whatever I want. And so then that's when I decided.
that's 2 big ass jumps. You went from
I know.
Pulaski to MT, then to out here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. It wasn't easy, but
What was the adjustment? Like, how did you adjust?
like, well, it just wasn't easy at all. Like, just the culture shock was crazy. Like, just for one, just even parking out here is just a whole, like, how like in Tennessee, like, there's parking lots. Like, that's the thing. There's no, like, this, if you were at a hotel in Tennessee, you could just pull up to the hotel parking lot, get out the car, come up here. I had to actually, like, find parking. You know what I'm saying?
Drive around.
Yeah, like, find park. Like, I had to, go to a lot. And then, like, across the street. Or just, like, even just a lot of apartments out here don't even have parking.
Don't even have
They
parking.
don't even have, you can have an apartment out here and not even have assigned parking. My first apartment out here, it didn't even cross my mind to ask if there was parking because I just assumed every apartment had parking. My apartment didn't have parking.
Where the hell you park?
I had to park on the street every day, and like, but look for street parking, because it wasn't too far from here. It was in Koreatown. It's really close to here, and there's barely. So now, anytime I like ever get a new apartment, you have to make sure they have parking.
So the adjustment to coming down here to LA. So you went from from before 6th grade though. Nashville. So you went Nashville, Pulaski, back to Murfreesboro for how many years? 4 or 5 years. Went to college. What did you get your degree in? Psychology. So you could probably diagnose Skull a little bit.
Diagnose me.
Yeah. No, you can't give him a diagnosis?
No.
I can.
But what's the diagnosis?
What's the diagnosis?
Homosexual.
That's a diagnosis?
Yeah.
You go get us fucking cancer.
Right.
You used to say it all the time. It's a disease.
I did. Back in the day, I did.
How you feel about that, Claire?
I don't think it's a disease. I would say it's a disease.
It's not.
I don't think it's a disease.
I was homophobic back in the day.
Were you?
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, like, not saying you, but it's
No, say that. Say that.
But be careful, like, because the people who are the most vocal against it tend to be
gay.
Yeah. I've noticed that growing up.
I don't know.
Or did you have something like going on inside? Because my thing is like to like stop to talk about other people, like, because I used to get bullied. That's why I'm talking about it. Like to bully other, because to be homophobic, you got to be some sort of a bully.
I
right?
was in the closet homophobic.
I thought you was finna say something completely different.
See, like your words are just okay.
Yeah, people didn't know I was a homophobic. Like my friends, when we sit and talk about it, I would say outlandish shit. But like I've never been a disrespectful person at all. Like I wouldn't never disrespect nobody. But that's just how I felt at the time because I just didn't understand.
Was that the only thing you felt passionately about? Was just that? Or
I wouldn't say I was passionate. I was passionate.
You was pretty passionate.
But what else were you against? Like why was it that?
It was just because where I come from, like people just clown that shit. Mm-hmm. Like everybody is like, so I was gonna be on that side. I wasn't gonna be on the other side.
Or just be new, just be on the side. You just say
I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
I was so young and just confused.
We were just followers. That's all. We all were.
Okay.
Yeah, we all were.
I feel like I wasn't like that.
Yeah. You said you got bullied. People bullied you.
Mm-hmm. Bad.
In Pulaski.
Yes, that's when I didn't even know. I never experienced bullying until I moved to Pulaski. It was pretty brutal. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. It's like while I was there, like because you have to do something mentally to to cope with it. So that was my thing. Like, I can't wait till I get out of here. Like, I'm gonna be a yes.
It was
That
white
was my
people
thing.
bullying you?
No, it was black people.
Yeah.
It wasn't even white people. White people, they weren't studying me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care. Like, it was,
Right. They don't
yeah,
care.
they don't care. Yeah, it's the black people.
It's because you was prettier than him. I bet it was ugly girls, wasn't it?
I don't know what it was.
You know.
I don't know. I don't want to say. I mean, because they weren't just dog ugly people. It was guys too. Yeah. Guys are doing it too.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That's what's crazy. Like, I think people are just, I don't know. Like,
be going through shit at home.
Yeah, just don't have proper upbringing.
Yeah.
It all stems from insecurities.
Insecurities and how you're raised too.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, like we just never even talked like that in my house. Like growing up, we never talked about people. So it just never occurred to me to talk about someone or make someone feel bad about themselves for no reason too.
Yeah.
So it was interesting. Like it was like extreme bullying, like the type you see like on TV.
Like they knock your books over.
Yeah, or like, well, you know, we were a little bit more technological, so you know, when we were younger, so like just prank calling all day long, like from sun up to sundown type of stuff.
Yeah. How did that make you feel though? Like, did it fuck with you?
I feel like it made me stronger. So.
Yeah. I bullied bullies in school.
Really?
Definitely.
Yeah. We don't do bullies. Yeah. I got to teach my son that as well. Bullying is not a good thing at all, especially in that way. Yeah.
We need some good people out there.
Yeah. But don't you feel like that in some cases, like, it's like you got to have a healthy balance of good and bad. You don't think that about yourself? Or are you just trying to be good all the time, walking around?
I think at this stage in my life, I'm trying to be good all around. Because I did have, like, I mean, obviously, we all went through that.
Dark
but,
side.
Yeah. But I think at this point in my life, I really want to just be good all around, honestly. And, I haven't always had that mindset, but now, definitely.
Did you ever, like, because you got bullied, did it make you, in turn, bully people?
No.
Yeah.
Because you knew how it made you feel.
Yeah,
so,
it's just not in me to do that.
Yeah. Now, I asked you that question because sometimes I just think, man, wouldn't it be a lot easier to be bad?
Yeah.
It'd just be a lot easier to just be a fucked up person. Because it seems like they win the most in this world.
They do. You would think. But then now those people, please. Like, I wish you could see what they're doing. It's like they really don't win because, like, when you look back, it's like I wouldn't dare to want to be in the positions they're in now.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't dare. That was the middle school bullying was their prime. That's all I would say. That was their peak of existence.
Then they got to high school, start smoking cigarettes.
And then just fell off.
Everybody just passed them by.
Yeah.
Too much McDonald's.
Too much worried about other people.
Bro said too much McDonald's.
They fat now. They fat.
Well, that's all we got in Pulaski, so.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely think it's always important to just be considerate of other people. And I think that'll take you a long way. Even now, you seem like a pretty pleasant person. Just, you know, the way you move, the way you interact, so on and so forth. So how has that got you in a good place in regards to, like, acting here? Because you do that now. And you was on a movie on Hulu or something, a show or something on Hulu, no?
I mean, I do like
kind of like a quick cameo.
It's just a bunch of little things. So like people will randomly send me stuff like, "Oh, I saw you on this or that," but nothing like just featured.
Right.
And I took a long break from even trying to do all of last year. I didn't do anything like that.
Yeah, no acting
because the pandemic and I just mentally wasn't even in a good place.
But
now I'm trying to get back.
Got you. Okay, that's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
That's your passion, though, right?
Yeah. We need the. And what was it like? How does that process work? Because I always wanted to be an actor. Because I'm gonna tell you, I've been acting my whole life.
Okay.
I've been lying and everything my whole life.
Okay.
Like just not being myself.
The agency of men.
Yeah. So that's been me my whole life, right? So I'm just trying to figure out like what's the process? How do you get into that? Because I think I'll be a great actor personally. Y'all done seen me do some acting.
The quickest way nowadays is honestly, I say like TikTok or something like that.
Yeah.
Like there's so many people. Like if you want to like a quick little, it seems like social media is the way to go.
We go crazy on TikTok.
Yeah.
Our platform TikTok is probably responsible for is it safe to say about 40% of our subscribers and listeners? Yeah, TikTok major for us.
Make yourself stand out because everyone's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what makes you different than the next person? But like just the traditional ways, you just find an agent or you just go to casting sites and just submit yourself and wait till someone calls you back.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I usually I do like the old school way.
Yeah.
Just like submit to things and then hope I get a call back.
But I see you on. I watch a couple of your TikToks here and there, but they.
Oh yeah, those are just.
Yeah, it seemed like y'all put a lot into it though.
Yeah, but it's really for fun. Like, cause I don't know. I'm still like new to the TikTok game.
I feel like we all are.
Well, yeah. I've just seen so many people blow up on it, so I feel like, especially for men, that's the best way to.
Especially get on there and talk shit about women.
Yeah, that's the key right there. I'm telling you, they love to attack black women.
Troll, yeah.
They
a lot of people are trolls. Like they know what to say to get
the comments was gonna make it go crazy.
Yeah.
They know everybody gonna come there and talk shit back.
Sorry, black women. We trying to blow up.
What are y'all saying about black women?
Nothing.
We don't talk shit about black women.
Oh, okay.
Let's go do it from time to time.
You gotta be fucked up.
You know, you said the one time. All right. I won't say nothing.
What I say?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
You know, you said
Oh God. Wait.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. No. I want you to say it.
You talking about the real shit and shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I be feeling like there's some like mental shit going on.
Wait, with black women?
Women. Period.
No, black women.
I didn't say black women.
Well, there is. There is.
Yeah, because
it's like, look what we have to endure.
From
the world
and
black men.
Well, especially
niggas.
Especially. But I know there is a lot, yeah.
I feel like a good black man shouldn't have to deal with it, though. Like, I feel like you just deal with your shit. Go get a therapist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what makes a man a good black man?
I would say, a provider. He's selfless. Always checking in, like making sure your girl's straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, somewhat put her first sometimes. Not all the time, because you got to take care of yourself before you take care of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But that's my example of a good black man.
I mean, I feel like you are what you attract. So if you're good, you'll attract good. So you don't even have to like worry about that.
I don't know, Claire.
I feel like some people aren't as good as they think they are, though.
That could be it. That could be it, though.
Because even me, there's been times where I just thought I was all that, and now that like I look back, I'm like, I could have been better.
But what you do in the moments, you check yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all human, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we gonna fuck up. Like, if I do something wrong, I'm like, Scott, that was some bullshit.
Yeah.
I come back and apologize. I shouldn't have did that.
I just got out of a breakup, so I'm just like.
What he do to you? What did he do?
Girl, come on.
Really?
Yeah, every one of y'all.
Maybe it's something in the air.
Look, I mean.
Maybe you guys like attract broken.
Because I'm broken. That's probably why.
Yeah.
You broken too.
No, I'm not.
That boy's happy.
I'm living my best life.
Are y'all in relationships?
I am.
Let's go with.
Okay. I think I saw the hearts in the phone.
Oh yeah.
Aww.
That was my mama actually.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look. Hey, black women. Hey, she peeped that phone quick. That's how I know he done some shit. Whoever he is, he seen something in his phone, didn't it?
No, I don't even go through phones, like, cause that's like the worst feeling ever. So I don't go through. I never went through his phone.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to go through phones. What's out there will come to you.
Facts.
And so that's basically what happens.
Every time.
But it's just like, honestly, now that I look back on it, it's like, you got to date on your level.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't dating on my level.
Yeah.
Never have. So.
Lesser than is what you're saying? Yeah. And lesser than is not a bad thing either.
But it's just mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that mentally they gotta be there.
Yeah.
And I needed to, and I'm actually glad it happened though, so I can work on myself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because as black women, a lot of the time, this is what y'all do. Y'all end up getting into these situations. Y'all turn into Roberta the Builder. Y'all trying to build these men up, and y'all try to work on them. Y'all try to nurture them because that's in y'all nature to do that. And then
You lose yourself.
you lose yourself.
Yeah, and you just kind of like, well, you know, they say like soul ties and all that, so I feel like you kind of adapt some of their issues and vice versa. So it's like, now you're acting like the issues I have, and now I'm taking on the problems you had, and we're just a mess.
Yeah.
I feel like a man shouldn't let you do that though. Like he should always like make sure you putting yourself first.
I mean, should say that.
Yeah. Some men can't help it though. It's like you grew up in situations where, just to kind of play devil's advocate, you grew up in a situation where it was only you and your mother, and that's what you seen. A woman taking care of you, doing all of that, and that's 18 years you did, maybe even more with some men, and then boom.
Most of them don't get out the house at 25.
Yeah, then now you looking for a woman to do the shit for you, like a woman that you dealing with, and that shouldn't be her responsibility.
Yeah, and the biggest issue was he was divorced.
Baggage.
And I had baggage, so it's just like it was a recipe for disaster.
Doesn't that suck though? You invest all this time in a person just to,
I know.
How many years?
Like 2.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't just too bad.
It wasn't too bad. Sko was with a girl. How long ago? Like 7 years?
Oh, you talking about the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about 6 years, then on and off. You know how that shit go.
See, I was in a 5-year relationship before that, so it's like I just need to be just by myself for a little bit.
But I don't even count that relationship.
You don't count the 7-year one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What about all that raw sex y'all was having?
It was great.
I'm just saying, because you got to count it if
and
you.
it was high school love. You know how that shit go?
Still raw
The
sex
worst
though.
kind of
We
love.
was fucking all the time. Before school.
Yeah.
After
High school, y'all was doing all that?
Yeah, like you gonna pick me up.
Claire, she out of Pulaski. She
Yeah,
like, y'all was
running
tipping cows.
niggas
Huh?
like us in Pulaski.
No, I mean they were doing that. Oh, best believe. Pulaski, I think is worse because we have less to do. So
Yeah.
people were starting all that like, some people started in elementary school, which is sad.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really sad, but it is what
I
it
wasn't
is.
even thinking about this.
Oh well, they are because there's nothing else to think about. We have no movie theaters, no nothing.
Y'all just fucking.
That and drugs. That's all they do.
Nah, that probably would have been my first thing to do, drugs.
Was
Bored.
I'm going to tell you, I love me a good drug. Even to this day. When you agree, Sko?
Yeah, I fuck with drugs.
What about you, Claire?
No.
Amen.
Ain't nothing like a good hydro.
Ain't no wrong with little drugs. You out in LA now, you're going to be this big superstar. You're going to have to do a line of coke or something. They're just,
No. See, you know.
you don't have to, though. Like,
Why?
because it's a part of
In
it.
that room one day.
Yeah.
I guess.
So, and that just goes into what else I want to ask you. Morals. Like, morals and things like that. Like, how do you stay grounded and stay, within your principles and the things that you learn? Because it seemed like, I don't know your background, but just looking in, it seemed like you come from a 2-parent home.
Mm-hmm. My dad died, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. A while ago. But yeah, no, so I did have 2-parent. And just like my family was really invested in me. Sometimes I feel like a little too much because I was like, they just really control everything.
Only child?
Yeah.
Ah,
How can you tell? You can just tell?
Nah, just when you
Yeah,
gave
from
your
what you
story,
said,
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, being an only child too, so like they're just real protective and like, especially me coming from Nashville to Pulaski, like they just didn't want me to get involved in that lifestyle. So like I really couldn't do I couldn't go out as much as like my friends.
Yeah. So how do you stay grounded in regards to just like, is it just your upbringing or like when, because I know it's temptation here, especially when you know, yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like a lot of that I got out of my system in college.
True.
Oh,
Yeah. So.
Hey, I'm Scott.
Right.
Yeah, around niggas like me.
Yeah. Now, if I had came straight from high school to here, I don't know.
Yeah.
But luckily, I did get a lot out in college.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just you already done kind of seen that, been there, done that.
Yeah, there's nothing that like.
Don't excite you.
No.
Yeah, I got you.
Because even when I was doing it, I was just like, oh, this is what everybody's like raving about.
Yeah.
Do you even like clubbing though?
Not anymore.
I hate it.
I used to, but like I do not like it. Like I feel like honestly, I feel really boring. Like I feel like I've turned into like a boring. Because I don't do any of that anymore.
Boring is safe.
Yeah. Boring is safe. Do me a favor, Cliff. Bring that mic just a little closer. You just scoot it that way, right there. That'll be perfect. I know he can probably still hear you and everything, but that's because he got big ears. Ain't got nothing to do with none of this. But no, I just think that, like, I know me. If I had came down here even out of college, like, I don't know what the hell I'd be doing.
I just know because I know like young guys, like young.
Yeah, Claire.
I'm just saying because I put it in the mindset of like a young man, like, because it's like I just feel like you have to be grounded to even make the move.
Yeah.
So it's like if you decide to make like a cross country move like that, and you're worried about like partying and stuff, then you probably wouldn't have even moved.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I think that, so I feel like if you actually have made that decision to come, well, I don't know. But, like, I feel like when you get in that mindset to move like that, you're not thinking about partying. And
Yeah, nah, you got a mission. And it's good that you came. I mean, you came out here to be an actor, right? And so, all right, you on a mission. You just trying to, like, perfect your craft and get immersed into everything that's going on down here and all the things that LA has to offer, or Cali, or whatever has to offer, right? So you down here and you trying to do this. What do you do now to really, like, dive into that? Is it, you know, still staying active out here, just reading scripts, or what do you do to still stay active and involved in this and sharpen, you know, your skills?
Well, I've made, like, a handful of short films.
Okay.
So that's what really, like, I really started liking the filmmaking aspect of it. So not as much just acting. So really that has, like, taught me a lot.
Took you to a new level.
Yeah.
You said you got one of your friends, right? They had a movie release or something like that.
Yeah, it's tonight.
It's tonight.
At
Okay.
7, yeah. I'm glad I met him because, like, I started working with him on stuff. And he's done, like, 3 films this year. And he's having, like, a bunch of premieres. So tonight's one of his premieres.
I seen the one girl, and she's supposed to be on the podcast tomorrow. Well, the one young lady, Jessie. She went to MTSU.
Okay, I think I know who. Yeah, I think I follow her.
Yeah, she down here as well. She just kind of like got a little. Well, I ain't gonna say little, but a role into a movie, like a lead role or something like that. So yeah, I think I can come out here and take over. That's what I think. I think I might stay.
Well, I mean, you know a lot of people out here, so you could.
Yeah, I think I might come out here and just kill shit.
Yeah, that was I think my biggest setback was because when I first moved out here, I was in a relationship. And that's what made it hard because, like, he was not happy about me coming out here. But, like, I was just trying to explain, like, I'm not out here to, like, hook up with guys. Like, that's not why I'm out here. Like, I could do that in Tennessee. Yeah, like, I was literally out here for a reason. And I had this vision to come out here before I even met him. So it's like I had to fulfill it whether I was with him or not. And, like, I guess he really didn't understand why I was moving out here because he looked at it like I was just up and leaving him. But that's just not what it was.
Y'all was doing long distance?
Not really, because he was done with me once I came out here. Yeah. And then I eventually he did move out here for a little bit, but then he moved back. And so I feel like I was just I moved out here so focused on him, like, because I was just so devastated that he would leave me for moving out here instead of like being like supportive or like, because I wanted to do long distance because I truly was, I'm out here for just one reason. But then I was just so focused on him that, like, I feel like I couldn't focus as much on the acting or anything else because I was just always upset and blah, blah. And then I turned around and got to another relationship. So it's like, I guess my distractions aren't as much like partying, drugs, all that. It's more of like the relationships have been the distraction. So now that's why I'm like, it is a blessing in disguise that I'm single. So now I can really focus on that.
You just get time to know yourself. You know, that's kind of what I've been living through now, just getting the opportunity to know myself.
Yeah.
And who am I? What do I like? How do I love me? How can I love me? You know, and that's been the most important transition in my life. But are you one of those people, like a relationship type of person? Yeah, Sco is too.
Yeah, I love me a good relationship.
Him too.
Cause I don't like the single life. Like, I don't like that dating and talking and all that. Like, I don't like that.
I'll be miserable every time I be single like that.
Damn.
And I'm not gonna date. Like, I'm not gonna go on like weekly dates and all that, and going on like dating apps. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. So I just whatever comes to me. Just.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like y'all attacking me right now.
Are you that guy?
I feel like y'all attacking me right now.
With a bunch of women that really don't
sleeping
like.
around. Yeah, I can't do. I just can't do that.
Get done having sex with them, looking at when you gonna leave.
Yeah, like that's.
You know, shit like that.
No, that's you. Oh.
That's not me.
This is how I felt at the time.
Yeah, I just don't like that. Like, cause I mean, it's just Because I feel like that's almost more lonely than just being single and just doing you. That's a more lonely lifestyle.
It's pretty fun. I want to be honest. It's fun, though. Not even on, like, some kid shit or some little boy shit. But it's just, like, having the opportunity to just not have those ties to a person. Like, I just don't have to deal with And, all right, if we just hanging out and we having fun and we dating, I can deal with the best part of you. I can do that in that moment, and then we can part ways, right? But in a relationship, you got to do the roller coaster shit, the ups and the downs and all of that shit.
You're literally putting yourself in a box to deal with this one person.
I'm just not emotionally available in that way now. Like, I'm just not in that way. And I would prefer, like, hey, give me the best version of you, right? We can date. We can have fun. We can do a lot of things together, whatever. We don't even have to have sex, per se. I don't care about that shit. Like, but, yeah, well, just relax, go. You sound like a nigga said
this shit on the phone. He agreed.
No.
Well, I've been fucking since he was 9 years old.
Listen,
time to take a break.
It's not old. It's not old. It's just you got to do different things. You got to transition now and do it in a different way.
Like what?
You want me to talk about this on this podcast?
Like it makes my back hurt just even thinking about that. Like the light, like just being out there and the.
Oh wow!
I know. I wonder what my first like male experience is gonna be.
Horrible.
From being being single to like who's gonna be that first guy? Like it makes my like ugh. Well, hopefully he's great. You know, I'm not even gonna think like that. It's gonna be an amazing man. It's gonna be amazing.
You'll probably find a great dude.
Y'all be having to deal with weirdos sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially out here. That's the thing. It's like LA ain't even like the place, like the type of guys I would be interested in. So he would have to be just one heck of a man.
Yeah, dudes do be weird, especially the women. You know, attractive women. You just come in, it's just like it get a little, shit get weird, and y'all gotta protect yourselves. And I hear you can't even have guns and shit, right? Like, oh, you can?
No, I mean, I don't have one, but I don't. I mean, people have.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like how it's easy to get them in Tennessee and have them and shit. You can't really just have like a gun. Like you can't carry a gun in your purse or nothing like that. I mean, I know you.
You're supposed. I mean, I guess if you have I don't know what they do out here with guns, honestly.
It's just.
I can't even.
For the sake of just like protection and stuff like that, I think a woman should always have something to protect herself. And like you can't even do that out here. And I don't know. I don't even want to get into that. But what I'm trying to say is this: like. Y'all deal with so many weird dudes on so many different occasions.
No, that's why it's just like, but I guess you just gotta have that ability to weed out the good from the bad. Yeah. Because I will say I can't spot like somebody who's just gonna waste my time.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, there's so many red flags. Like
I said that because I know Sko on some bullshit right now. Like his nose go on some bullshit.
Say nothing,
nah, you just saying you probably said
like the nigga in court with a 3-piece suit on is just fucking guilty.
Y'all been on me this whole time, bro. I just been feeling like I've been trying to dodge.
You're the opposing voice.
Listen, not even that. Like I just feel like y'all calling me toxic right now.
Hey, well, what do you think toxic is?
I think toxic in regards to what we talking about. It's toxic has many levels, just like everything else. But in regards to what we talking about, I think a person that's toxic is a person that doesn't conform to the traditional ideals of what y'all want. And that's just what I'm saying, because I feel like y'all attacking me.
Toxic to me is just...
Sound like a very self-centered answer to me.
I don't care what you say.
I don't know. Toxic to me really is just if you just can't even tell the truth.
Yeah.
Like, Lord, just tell the truth.
I hate a liar.
I hate a liar.
I hate a liar. I swear. Like, I hate him.
Just tell the truth. Because then the truth comes out and then they, the famous gaslight, they'll gaslight you.
Yeah.
And then that's... To me, my biggest pet peeve is, like, being gaslit.
Yeah.
Because I know when I'm right.
Yeah.
But you really are trying to convince me I'm wrong. I know when I'm right. But then it's like, it makes you, it questions your sanity, because it's like, you're right. You might even have proof, but they swear up and down you're wrong and make you feel stupid. Like, how could you not trust me? And it's just like, then you start feeling like, oh, wow, like, I'm a horrible person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm accusing this person. And it's like, it makes you go crazy because you see the truth, but they make you feel crazy. And then as a partner, you're supposed to believe them.
Yeah.
And so that to me is the worst, because it's like now they're messing with your sanity.
Yeah, nah,
Can
definitely.
you take that type of honesty though, like somebody being brutally honest with you like that?
Yeah, because the proof's right there. So I mean, I just need you to, because I'd rather you just tell me what I'm seeing in front of my face, and you trying to like come up with an elaborate lie to defend it.
So just hypothetically speaking, you dealing with this guy, right? And you know it's something going on. You know he might be cheating. And you ask him, and he tells you, yeah, I'm cheating with 12 different women.
Damn.
Yeah, I'd be like, bye, thank you. I'm like, thank you, bye. And then that would be the last time we spoke.
All right, let's add a little bit more to it, a little bit more context. Let's say you've been with this guy 7 years, and you built a whole foundation with him. Could you take that? Yeah. But would it not crush you, or would it not like...
But it's going to crush no matter what, because... You're going to find out regardless. Either way, it's going to crush. But now it's like it crushes, and they're convincing you that you're crazy.
Yeah. So what about taking it into the next relationship? Like, do you take stuff like that into the next situation? Just the hurt and the pain and everything that you experience, or do you keep your guards up?
Well, that's why I'm single now, not like mask, like trying to like talk to a guy and like I'm really trying to heal. Heal so that when I do get with him, we don't even have to. And that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to like I want to make sure I'm in a good place so that like when you just meet that I mean, there's no guy's perfect, but like he's been getting himself ready and I've been getting myself ready. So then when we get together, it might sound like a fairy tale, but
no,
it ain't gonna be perfect.
I have hope.
Yeah.
With them ups and downs.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean it's not gonna be perfect, but like just. It don't have to be just tragic and toxic.
Right, it shouldn't be like that.
I mean, I hope like our arguments should just be like, why didn't you take out the trash type of stuff, or like, why are you nagging me? Like something just on that level, but it shouldn't have to be so deep, like where other outside people are involved.
Yeah,
and,
facts.
like that type of stuff. I mean, of course, I don't mind like a little arguing.
Yeah.
But a little, I know that keeps It's just that when you like they're not loyal to you.
Yeah.
Or like just even little things too, like not taking care. Like okay, I don't need anyone to take care of me because like I live by myself and take care of myself. But like just a little help.
Yeah.
Just to show that like you can provide and be.
Yeah. Like even if it's just the car or something, put gas in it.
Yeah, that's one thing I've never like experienced.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that.
I got it.
Like that. Yeah, helps me in that way.
Put brakes on your car and shit.
Please. Yeah, none of that. That's what I'm saying. I want that. So it's like I haven't even experienced that level of dating yet.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what I mean by like I've been like dating on a lower frequency. I'm
gonna tell you like, cause my last relationship, I was pretty good in that relationship. I did everything I was supposed to do. Sko can vouch for that. No jokes. I was a great guy. I was really intentional, in trying to make that work. But like something that I'm figuring out now is that like you just said, it's like a lot of low frequency shit going on around here. It's so easy right now to just get a woman and not get her like in a way like having sex, but just like woo her or make her like impressed. It would be simple shit I'll do, like that I'll do anyway because I just came from like a fairly healthy relationship.
Oh, you're saying
yeah, it's like simple shit. Like for example, this one girl that I was dating once, we went on a date. We did like a helicopter tour or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
That's one heck of a date.
Right. We went on a helicopter tour. We was drinking champagne and everything, right? We get out the helicopter tour. Like just stuff like that. To me, it's like I want to do that. That's fun. I love being on a helicopter. So
and that wasn't even a girl you were that serious about?
No.
Well, then what do you do when you are serious about them?
Everything. Like everything. You don't have to pay bills. You're not going to do nothing. Everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm doing everything. I made it up in my mind that that's the way I want my woman to be with me. I just want to pour into her.
I want to feel secure.
Because I know y'all. Black women especially, because that's what I'm going to speak for. Well, I can't speak for black women, but that's who I'm going to speak on, is what I'm saying. So, black women, for sure, you pour into a black woman, a good one, it's nothing that they won't do for you. And I found that out. Even now, my last, got to be a good one. And even now, my last relationship, I mean, Sco, me and you talk about it a lot off camera. Shit, me and her, she support me. She support the podcast and everything I do. She always give me advice and everything like that. It's because I poured into her. Mm-hmm. And I was intentional about that. So you find that person and just be good to them. Like, that shit.
You'll remember that shit forever.
Forever.
All
yeah.
shoes to feel.
Yeah, nah. Her next nigga, hey, he be watching this, brother. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be fucking tough. Cause T had her. I'm just saying, you have to, because like it's so easy now. Just flowers. I give you flowers. You, oh my God, you gave me. Now you just ready to do whatever. You ready to give me? You ready to give me your next 2 paychecks? Because I gave you flowers. Because these niggas really, they don't do shit. They don't do shit. The fact that you dated these men for several years. I'm not talking bad on them, or fuck it, I am. I don't care. But
and they won't be listening to this because I won't be sending them. We won't be communicating. So.
But the fact that they never took the time out to get your tires rotated, get brakes, new tires, whatever the case may be, it's a problem. It's a problem. I just naturally walk around any woman that I'm dealing with car just to see like what's going on with her tires and stuff, because I know how y'all ass be. Your tires probably bald right now.
Actually, just got new tires today.
Okay.
Today.
Don't get Claire hand
what's
clap.
up.
Shit.
Yeah.
How long did that? It
It
was
was
yeah.
they told me they met it.
Yeah. You on your last leg.
They were like, he was like, "Do you drive this car a lot?" I was like, "Every day." He was like, "Okay, because the tires like dry rot."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just little things like that would be nice.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like now I know like what I'm want. So
I'll say one thing hard for me. I suck at being romantic though. Like, I do the shit like you need. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need some money. Like here, you need gas in your car. Like you know what I'm saying? You need food today. Like you straight. How your mental health today? You know what I'm saying? But
you definitely gotta be romantic.
It's like I try. I'm like, bro, this shit suck. Like.
Yeah.
It's horrible. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
I'll say the guys are
myself.
romantic. Like the guys they were like romantic, but like they didn't do the other stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like you're appreciative of the romance, but then it's like you would have to do that almost every day to like you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not like they're just doing it every day. So it's like, what about that in between stuff?
Yeah. Now you make a good point. So it has to be like the special moments, romantic. And then all the in between is the moments where you care and you know.
Right, exactly. Because like you can't just be just romantic. Yeah. Like, you gotta like be the other stuff too.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take notes.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing to keep up the momentum?
And that's the thing, like keeping up relationships. I think that's where a lot of us fall short. Like you got to understand, like you got to keep that shit. So, because we wake up with different, opinions and ideas and everything every day. So it's like, and especially now with us, like we get so much. Fucking it's this billboard here. There's so much stimulation and everything, social media and all of that. Like we wake up with different shit on our mind, different shit going every day. So you got to be like conscious of that in dealing with your woman and actually,
especially when you work a lot, you got to find that balance. That's hard too for a man. Like sometimes you got to find that balance. If you don't find it, they'll be feeling neglected.
Talking is good.
All of a sudden she's sucking dick.
Just communicate. I'm changing the communication. That's key.
Women cheat, bro. They fucking cheat.
Oh, you're talking about cheating. Oh.
Yeah, they cheat.
Once they feel neglected,
they out of there. Oh, when a woman.
I mean, even men too. So.
No,
if a man feels neglected, he really about to cheat.
Yeah, a man ain't even got to feel neglected.
Right. It's just Tuesday.
It's just like, fuck it, it's Tuesday. We lit.
Tuesday. Girl at work gave me an extra week. I think she wants me. Let me try.
Yeah. Nah, straight up. Shout out to us.
Oh shit.
Shout out to us. But no, when a woman cheats though, is like, or most times, if you find your woman having sex with another man, and 9 times out of 10, like, she done checked out with you probably.
You think it's possible for a man not to cheat? That's the real question.
No.
Are you serious? You agree?
No, I don't agree with him.
That's only because he's in a relationship.
That really scares me.
If he was single, he would tell the truth right now.
That's scary. That makes me cringe. Because it's like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want to get cheated on.
You don't deserve that shit.
But you over here saying they do, so like that means you're one of those people that cheat, that you don't believe you could be faithful for the rest of your life. That really makes me sad.
I believe a lot of men don't have the want to.
That's what I'm saying. That's sad.
I don't think necessarily that I'm one of them people. You just group me in with those guys. We're not gonna make this about me. I know this is ChoppedByT, but we came to talk to you.
But yeah, it is your podcast. So.
We came to talk to you. Like, listen, I don't think it's so. Hold on, let's dive into that question.
Like, do you think
let's unpack it.
Okay, for example, for example, if I were to get married, say next year, do you think between now and the rest of our lives, at some point he's gonna cheat?
I think it's a good chance. It's high though, like extremely high.
Yeah, that means it's a high chance.
I know a lot of men that don't cheat though. I know one, he wasn't even married yet. He had a ring on his finger. And if a woman walk around with a fat ass, we'll be at the gym or something, he wouldn't even look. He just keep his head down.
Where's he at? Send him away.
You don't want him. You don't want him.
Get married on
girl, of course he is.
You don't want him. But you don't want no nigga like that.
Well, yes, I do. That's exactly what I want.
I'm gonna tell you, Claire. Them niggas weird. They weird.
That's what I'm weird.
No.
I'm weird. So I need.
I'm weird too.
No.
Roscoe weird too.
No, I'm weird.
We all
There's
weird.
A difference.
But this nigga weird.
Okay, well, that's what I want. I want like a nerd. I need like me a nice little nerdy, nerdy little guy with glasses. I'll be good. Oh, he has glasses.
You gonna come home and this nigga gonna be wearing your panties, modeling.
Oh my God.
He that type of weird. Like,
This one on my nigga name.
what nigga gonna just put your head down? Nigga admire that woman body when she walk by.
That ain't for everybody. Like I'm not
definitely
like with me. I don't be looking at like if I see a man with a shirt, I'm not like one of those girls that's like, oh my God. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm telling my girl.
I got you, but it's like you still admire like a handsome man when you see a man.
But I don't do like all that oogling.
Oh yeah, no. That's weird. That's weird.
But
like,
guys do that.
I mean, yeah, we do, but like
I think it's weird.
It probably at a higher level than what y'all would do, but it's levels to that shit though. You know what I mean?
We might see like, damn, she got fat ass, but we ain't sitting there to
I'm
listen.
like, oh shit, look, that shit. Like,
That shit
you
weird.
relax. And that nigga you want weird. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Do not deal with that man. If you see that man and you like, hey babe, y'all out and it's clear y'all in traffic, right? Y'all in traffic. Y'all in traffic. You driving. You look at him. Crosswalk. You know, people walk across a woman, fat ass, gorgeous. You know, just right through, and he do this shit.
That's what I want.
Get rid of that nigga.
I mean, just be respectful when I'm there. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't be like, because it's like, well, what am I?
Get rid of that nigga. He killed cats when he was little. We can't trust that. We can't trust that brother.
Hang him on trees.
Yeah, that brother killed cats when he was little. We can't trust him. But what I'm saying is, though, I guess kind of go back to your question, to loop it back around. Like, so, you know, you said if you was in a relationship, it's a high chance that man would cheat. But that don't. All right, you got to think about it too. All right, it's so many variables to go in with this. It's the way he was raised.
Okay.
You know, it's the things he's experienced in regards to just like outside of like growing up from, you know, a kid to, you know, out of the house. It's other influences, outside of influences. It's the media. It's so many things now.
I know.
It's like.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, ugh.
That's why I say it's dangerous to be in a relationship.
It
these
is.
times.
So that's why I'm just gonna just do me till he comes,
Back in the
because
day-
I can't be doing all that.
Yeah, back in the day, you might come in. We were talking about this on the phone once. You might come in contact with 13 people.
Yeah.
Now,
You just be
shit.
so
Thousands.
people just be all on social media.
Thousands. We literally expose thousands of people
From a
all the
DM
time.
away.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like motherfucker all the way in China somewhere. You just DM.
So I just have hope that there's like men out there who just don't care like about that. Like they're just really focused on like whatever their work is and themselves, and that's it. Like they're not impressed by all that.
I think that's us though.
30 and up.
30 enough, okay, yeah, that's fine.
You know, I think that not always too though, but yeah, I think that's us. Like we focus on this, we do this. You know, I play the little thing, I do the whatever, but I make it clear what I want in my life and the reason why I do the things I do. I'm not leading any woman that I deal with on. It's like, no, I just want to have fun. And
Make it clear from the beginning.
From the beginning. And it's like, hey, don't have sex with me if you
you
can't deal with that. Like if you can't deal with those emotional attachments and stuff like that, let's not do that. Let's not even, you know, we can just hang.
Yeah, I mean, hanging, that's one thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's cool.
Yeah. But
y'all like him.
it's like, yeah, I don't care.
I don't care.
It's like, I don't care. I don't care.
He gonna want to do this one
He
day.
took me on a date. He gonna love me one day, and I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep pushing. But I've been honest with you this whole fucking time. I'm gonna keep pushing. Nope. Roberta the builder. I just love to fix some shit.
Is that the man's fault when he tell the truth in the beginning and the woman?
Yeah, but see, the problem is a lot of not saying y'all, but like a lot of y'all don't.
Don't tell the truth.
No.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, because if a guy told the truth from the beginning, we would run.
Yeah.
That's why they don't. If he was like, hey, yeah, so my name's such and such. I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna lie to you. But that's that. So do you want to make this work? Ain't nobody gonna say all that.
Yeah, but what if this is the truth? The truth is, hey, emotionally, I am unavailable right now.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, then that's up to the woman.
Okay, and then now the ball is in her court, right?
Yeah.
But she still decides to pursue you heavy
That's because she
because
feels like she can make you want her.
right.
Right.
So in the end, whose fault is that?
It's nobody's fault.
Okay, look at you.
It's nobody's fault. Accountability.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, one thing, it's a lot of shit our black women won't stick together on. But when it come to shit like this, I think probably out of 10 black women we ask the same scenario, they gonna answer the exact same way you just answered. It's nobody's fault. It ain't our fault.
No, I'm just saying, no, it's not the man. But I could have been like, it's the guy's fault for leading her on. I could have said that. Then I'd be wrong. Then I'd be in the wrong too. So just like men.
You're gonna plead the fifth.
I mean, I just feel like it's nobody's fault. Like, that's just, if she falls in love with him, how is she at fault?
I don't think it's her fault. I just think she should have been just like.
And he's not wrong because he told her, and
Yeah.
she's not wrong for catching feelings, and that's just that.
She just gotta set those boundaries. That's it.
And if you can't handle that, just remove yourself from that situation. And that's one of the harder things to do. You know?
Especially when you ain't used to this type of guy.
Yeah, like you meet this motherfucker and he do all of this.
But actually, that scenario happens like most of the time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, hey, I'm not saying y'all got it easy. Y'all definitely don't. It's shit rough for y'all. And especially the things that you desire and that you want. You got a long road ahead of you.
Yeah, that's why I'm just going to travel this journey by myself.
No, don't travel it by yourself.
Until he comes. I'm not going to be like just desperately looking for him.
Yeah. But also don't block a blessing. You know, if you feel like.
But I'm not going to look either.
Yeah, but look, ain't nothing wrong with
I'm
looking.
not looking. I'm not
Look.
looking.
To the buffet line.
No, I mean,
Yeah, right?
You a
Like,
woman, the ball in your court.
okay,
The
but
ball in your
looking,
court.
I mean, like, I'm not going to be, like, sliding in DMs and stuff like
I
that.
got you.
I mean, I'll
Right.
physically look, but I'm not going to, like, be pursuing things.
so if a guy wants to date you, go on a date with you, it's like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah,
Yeah,
good,
and
cool.
then
Cool.
if I don't feel right, then that's it. That's it. I'm not going to just, like, stay with him because I'm just so desperate for, like, a man.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I say all this now. Hopefully I stick to it.
Because this shit on video.
It sounds good.
It's on video.
Sometimes you get lonely, man.
Yeah, like being lonely a motherfucker.
Yeah, sometimes you just be needing that companionship.
Yeah.
I know.
You just want a motherfucker to lay under. It ain't gotta
Especially
be
because I
nothing
live
sexual.
alone, you know, so I shouldn't say that on camera.
You
I
know.
don't know where you live.
Yeah, nah, they don't know where you live.
We do got a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, nah, motherfuckers. Oh, she live alone? Okay.
They gonna be in your DMs.
Yeah, nah, they gonna. The ChoppedByT fan base is weird.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Yeah, y'all don't know where I live. LA's big, so.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, that's when. But I'm just trying to. But then it's like when you gotta just pour it into whatever you're trying to do.
Put it mic closer to you too. Nah, you good. You good. But nah, I get it though. I get it. Hey, listen. Take it from somebody who kind of went through this whole starting out extremely toxic, you know, doing toxic shit, loving it, living my best life in it.
Fun.
It was fun. It was great. To falling deeply in love, madly in love with somebody. To not even falling out of love with that person, but getting to a stage where it's just like, oh wow, like we not happy anymore with each other. And now I'm in a situation where I'm just kind of like a father. And I'm
What caused the unhappiness, do you think?
I just realized this a couple podcasts ago. I actually said it, like, I didn't take the time to learn how she communicates. You know, at first I thought it was, you don't communicate well with me. But the fact of the matter is, I never took the time to learn how she communicates.
Well, when she learned that, you weren't interested in getting back with her?
I never learned it. I still don't know to this day.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's such a difficult thing to
Maybe
unlock.
that can take years. I mean, I feel like there's certain things you can work on while in the relationship. Like, you don't have to just end it just because y'all don't know how to communicate. Like, you could learn to communicate while in the relationship, or was it just too toxic?
It was just, we got to a point to where neither one of us were happy, and we lived together too at the time. So neither one of us were happy in the home, and we share a child. So it's like, I don't think it's good for either of us right now in this moment, or especially the most important thing, our baby, in this moment, to be, you know, going through this with one another. So let's just like separate ourselves.
What
from
triggered it?
Do you
Do you think it was like the stresses of having a child and like dealing with the responsibilities?
I think that was definitely a part of it.
Because I feel like that's especially if you haven't already learned how to communicate. I feel like that could like break.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It seems like, you know, because it's so tricky. There's so many layers to it. So we communicate well on everything. And I don't know if you do the zodiac thing and all of that or whatever, but literally it told us like we can communicate well and talk about anything.
Where's your signs?
I'm a Sagittarius. She's a Taurus. So literally it said that we can communicate on anything well. We great communicators with anything, but when it comes to like serious topics or relationships, nothing. Like we can't do it. And that's how it was. We could talk. I'm talking about hours about whatever, like joking, playing. We play back and forth. It's a great time. But when it's time to talk about us and our relationship, nothing. You know. And that's all right. You know, I don't regret. She a great person, like amazing actually, and I don't regret doing anything I done with her to you know, up until this point.
Think about life, man. Like, you gotta go through shit so you can grow. And sometimes it be at the expense of other people's hearts.
Yeah.
It's life.
That's a bar.
It really is.
Bar.
I guess I'm just trying to like pick your brain, like, just since I just got a relationship, like, you just didn't feel like. That's what I'm saying. Like, is it why didn't you want to make it work with her? I guess that's what I'm wondering.
I mean, I
like,
try.
you could say like communication, but that still doesn't explain why y'all broke up.
Yeah, because I think it is on the way to trying to learn how to communicate with a person and just trying to learn that person in their way. It's a lot of things that end up happening along that way. There's like, I can't come back from that, or I don't. That,
Something out.
Yeah, it was like little things here and there. Nothing major though. It's not like she, you know, did anything horrible or nothing like that. But it's just like, it wasn't no cheating, none of that. It's just like, oh, like that flaw, that character flaw right there. I don't know if we can ever see eye to eye. And
I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
What if she changed?
Yeah, I don't know. You the first person to ever ask me that. I don't know. Maybe we'll be back together.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you know she like, did you express that to her while y'all in a relationship?
Hell yeah. Overly expressed.
He's an overly expressive motherfucker.
Yeah.
And she just hadn't worked on it while she was y'all in a relationship.
Listen, something when it comes to talking about relationships, this woman will look me in my face and I ask a question, she won't say anything. Nothing. Like, that's just when it comes to relationships though. Yeah. But when we talking about like other stuff, we talk for hours. Love to communicate with her. It's always a ball. I look up, we've been on the phone 4 hours. Like, what? How the fuck we been talking this long? It don't even seem like it. But when it comes down to us and our relationship, she'll shut down. And it's like a part of me thinks, and this is just an assumption, it's probably because she I don't know, she gets afraid in the moments. Like, I don't want to, not afraid of me, but afraid of like what could happen if she says the wrong thing.
She just don't want to say nothing wrong.
Exactly.
So she just, I ain't gonna say shit.
I ain't gonna say shit. I don't know how to answer. She'll tell me I don't know, and that for a long time, it took me a long time to accept I don't know as an actual answer, because that is an answer. Sometimes people don't know, and I had to accept that, and that was hard. It's like, motherfucker, you do know.
You know, like in your next relationship, y'all are gonna have some sort of communication issues as well.
Sure.
So it's like, what do you do to prepare for that?
I mean, the same thing. I just hit it from all angles that I can, and I do my best to let you know who I am and let you know what I feel in the moments. That's why I always do. That's what I did with her. I just like, this is what I'm feeling. This is why I felt that way. You know, like I can speak on how I'm feeling. I don't have trouble telling you how I feel, right? But it's like, if I'm dealing with that woman and she can't, like, you know, hey.
Just gonna cut it off.
I'm out of there. I don't have time. Listen, like.
I don't know. I guess I just feel like with the right person, you just try to make it work. If everything else is right, and there's just that one little issue, I feel like it can be tackled no matter how long it takes. You should just.
What happens is it's a snowball effect, though, right?
Yeah, true.
It's like the one little issue, and then it just keeps going and going and going
That's
and going
true.
until it's this big thing. And that's essentially what happened in our relationship. It's like that one thing turned into something so big and so insufferable that we could not get out of it. And it's like we get to a point where we don't even talk to each other about the things that we enjoy talking to each other about. Yeah. Like, all right, yeah, we got to go. And once we parted ways, it's like, all right, cool. A lot of people don't like that. Any woman that I'm dealing with now, or they don't understand the relationship of me and the mother of my child. They don't understand it. It's like, I don't hate her at all. And nobody gonna make me hate her. Nobody gonna make me mistreat her. If she called me and say my tire flat, I'm coming. If she called me and say I'm having trouble with this or some bills, I'm gonna do it.
You think you're gonna always do that?
Absolutely.
Or do you just think it's because you don't have, like, you're a wife? Because, like, do you feel like when you get a wife, how are you going to handle that?
I think my wife got to accept the fact that this is a woman. Like, this is the truth. She got to accept the fact that this is a woman that I made a child with. And if that woman is not in a good space, right? If she not in a good space, then my child suffers for that.
That's going to be one heck of a woman.
She got to be.
She got to be.
Yeah.
Like, you going to have, but that means you're going to have to do quadruple for that one.
Yeah.
Especially if she can accept something like that. Like, you're going to have to, like.
And she going to get it, though. She going to get whatever she wants.
That's going to be one heck of a woman.
I think if that woman sees just how T operate with everybody though. Mm-hmm. He take care of everybody around him. So she just gonna have to accept that shit.
That's what I'm saying, but you know how women are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's gonna be.
Yeah, but she gonna have to understand because it's like, all right, it's layers to that shit though, right? Because now it's like I gotta ask my wife or whoever that woman is, do you care about my child? You know.
Yeah, she might care about the child, but we're talking about the mother of the child.
That's okay. So imagine if any of our mothers weren't in a good position. What happened? I can remember my mom not coming home upset because she worked a double shift and yell at me for some shit, or you know, I'm really going through it or having some problems at school or something. I'm trying to talk about it, but she not trying to hear that shit because she tired because she done had to work all these fucking hours because my dad wasn't present and wasn't able to like help out with the bills and stuff like that. You know, like you're just gonna have to accept. That's my little legacy. You know.
Okay.
Is that not fair?
I think if as long as it helps the child, it's fair.
Yeah.
But if it's like her issues, I think the woman might you know. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to put myself in the mindset. If it was me, I know, because I know me, I get jealous. So I was the only reason why I was just saying like, if it was to help the child, absolutely. But like if it's like her own personal issue, I would say a woman could get jealous.
Could you give me an example of something that would be her own personal thing that wouldn't go back to my child?
Like you said, her tire getting like I got AAA. I handle my own tire.
I got you.
So we don't have to call you for things like that. So that's what I mean, things like that. Now, like if it's like a bill, you know, like light needs to help paying the light bill, obviously, but like things like a flat tire.
Yeah.
You know.
Call AAA.
I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's just probably like, I'm just saying that's just me talking.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the woman you get with will be one heck of a woman.
Yeah.
That's just me talking. I'm just talking. Because I'm just being honest with myself. I know I get jealous.
Yeah, they gonna watch this. Like, this motherfucker.
I know, she's gonna come from, I'm gonna have a random follow request.
Right.
No, I'm just saying, I'm putting myself like,
in those shoes.
Yeah, those shoes, because I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm just putting myself in those shoes. I don't care what you do with her.
Yeah, nah, you make a good point, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm just giving you, like, tips for the future. But me, as Claire Rodgers, really does not care what you do as far as who you help.
Could you have a man like that, though?
And what if that man doing a lot for you?
I would have to see how it feels. Because it's like, I don't even know how that feels.
How to accept that.
Yeah, so it's like, I have to see how it feels to be treated that way, and then if I could share him also treating another woman just as
well. Yeah. It's only for 18, so if I meet my woman by the time my son 10, she got to just deal with that for 8 years, then we out of there.
The females get jealous of shit you do for your mama.
That's what I'm saying. It's
shit crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But then you got to put it in reverse. You guys would get jealous if there was another man taking care of your woman.
Yeah.
So you got to look at it like that. Like we all as humans get jealous.
Yeah.
No, we do, but it's just like y'all kind of go wild with it a lot of times.
But see, it's not, you know, there's a thing, it's not just about the taking care of women. Like, we start thinking about all types of things, like, oh, bet, like, they probably had a hug, and then like, everything got intimate, and they sit around talking about, like, how's life going. Like, you know, like, with me, it's not just the tire. Yeah. It's not just about the tire. It's about,
go deeper.
When you called her, was she crying? Did you wipe her tear? Like, what were y'all talking about? What were you doing? Like, I would be all of that. But see, I'm an overthinker, so, like, I would be thinking of the worst case scenario about that tire.
Nah, straight up. That tire turned into some sex.
Yeah. Quickie in the back seat.
And sometimes the woman, you got to think about the woman too. She can, the woman that you doing it for, like the mother of my child, she could maybe get the wrong idea one day.
Exactly. Not saying she would, but
yeah.
For other men in that situation, like they could. I mean, it happens all the time. Like me and one of my friends are talking about it. Like, she's dating a guy who has a kid, and like the mother, instead of just sending pictures of the child, she sends selfies with the child. Yeah. That is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. We all gotta be on the same page. That's the problem.
Yeah, nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no boundaries, and then as a man, you need to like be like, look, I don't mind us having this relationship, but like, don't send me like, send me like, I don't want to see you.
Yeah, no.
Like, you might have to, sometimes you might embarrass them a little bit. Like, I don't want to see you.
Yeah. Nah.
Because I know that would set me over the edge.
What if you're afraid, though?
Afraid of what?
like child support or keeping her from keeping me from my child.
It's a lot of shit a man gotta go through.
Yeah, like y'all don't see that a lot of the time.
By saying don't send me selfies, that really can be a plausible.
That could trigger some shit.
Yeah, can be like, oh, don't send you selfies. What the fuck?
Well, that means she's still in love with you, and then you really gotta set boundaries.
Yeah.
Because that means she clearly still has feelings. If she's upset by the selfie.
Yeah. I just want the woman that I deal with to understand, like, hey, like, this is the mother of my child. Some things I gotta do.
Some things you don't. I think y'all have that conversation. Like, okay, I know you were doing these things, but some things we just gonna have to let her handle, and then me. But right now, since you don't have anyone,
and I can respect that. I mean, even the mother of my child, she'll tell me like, "No, I don't need that. Like, don't do that." Like she, it's not like she just need me or anything. Yeah. So it's like she'll say that, but sometimes it's just that instinct come in. Like,
I mean, that's good though. I mean, overall, that's you doing your part. So, because I mean, there's a lot of women who wish, the father ain't even in the picture. So.
Yeah, and I love my child. Yeah, like I'm talking like he is not a burden to me ever. Even when he does like get on my nerves and like do like Sko knows the type of bullshit he be on. My boy just do shit sometimes, but like he a trip and he only 2. Well, he getting ready to be 3 December 11th. But I love my boy. Like, with all of me.
Yeah, so that's good. Like, it's better to be overly involved than not at all. Yeah. So, ultimately, you're doing the right thing, obviously. So.
I took him home with my family just for Thanksgiving. And they just, like, was acting so surprised at the way he, like, was with me. Every movement I make, he looked. He always want to be on the dad day. He only want to watch his iPad unless he in my arms or some shit like that. So, it's like, I love that little nigga. Like, and I want his mama to be cool. I don't want her like fucking around getting mad at him or something. And you know how y'all women get sometimes. Like, shit ain't got nothing to do with him. He's just taking the he's just the man of that. He's just the man in the house and having to take the shit. Even in 2-parent homes, no, you don't probably have to take some shit from your mama because of your pop's bullshit.
Shit. Story.
But I feel like our generation's gonna break that cycle.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're so conscious about how
mental
horrible that felt that like we're not gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we were the last group of people to like do all that unnecessary.
Yeah. We way more self-aware than them.
Yeah.
We light years.
Light years. I mean, they didn't even have technology. Yeah. So
it's not. They did what they
could but they could do better.
Yeah, they could have.
So, Claire Rodgers, what's next for you? You don't have nothing coming up? No acting? No.
Well, I mean, I did I have like auditions coming up, so hopefully I'm just praying for those too. I just really want to focus on that, so.
We are too, because I'm going to tell you, if you blow up, that means this episode will blow up.
No, we'll do a whole new episode.
Yeah,
we got to have to do a follow-up.
We'll definitely fly the fuck back out here.
Yeah, for that shit. Hell yeah.
Okay, so when I get my first big role, you guys have to promise to.
Out you.
Fly back out here.
We coming back.
He's down, without a doubt. So.
Yeah, we coming. That ain't even a thought.
Even if it's like in 3 months.
It don't matter if it's in 3 years.
Next year. I'm talking about like soon. Like, what if it's like.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. 2 months.
We back out here.
Okay. All right. That sounds like a deal.
Yeah, no, we really believe in what you're doing. It takes a lot of courage to come out here and do what you've done. A lot of people not able to do that, myself included, I'll be honest. I don't really want to leave Tennessee and, but you as a young black woman took the initiative to do that. And even though that, it's debatable that a black woman is the most hated person in the United States. We can debate that, or maybe not hate it, but at least the most least appreciated. We can say that. That's a debatable topic right there. But you did this shit. You came out here. You carving your own path, and you still working a normal job while doing that, while pursuing your dreams and perfecting your craft and just trying to adapt to the times via TikTok and all that other stuff. So, listen, man, I wish Don knew what he was doing. He'd give you a hand clap. We may add him in there, but I'm going to give you my own hand clap. Me and Sko going to clap it up for you. Listen, we're going to clap it up for you because, this is important. People like you are important. And
same for you guys. Shout out to y'all for doing it. And staying consistent. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. A lot of people start podcasts, but they quit like after the first month or two because it's not for everyone.
That's why we're going to outwork them.
And you guys have all this fancy equipment. Wish you guys could see.
Yeah, we outwork them. That's the thing. Be intentional.
Just don't give up. Even when for real, don't give up.
Give it up.
even if like the numbers or the views. I know like as an artist, that's one of the most like challenging parts. Like when you feel like you see other people, you're like, well, they're not as like I'm just as talented. You know, I'm doing like why are they getting all the views? But it's like just don't give up.
Yeah. Straight up. Well, listen, we appreciate you coming on again. This is the ChoppedByT Podcast, where we get real, raw, authentic conversations. Until next time.
I'm so glad I got my own. Still getting money with the team.